Haifa, and we're live at the 2019 EW Comic-Con Video Studio, presented by Toyota Corolla, with the cast of Veronica Mars.
Hey now!
In the building.
I will fully admit, so this show just seasons 1 through 3 just went on Hulu. I am a person who just watched all of it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not going to say how much time because people are going to be sad about my life. But
66 hours.
basically, I mean, it's kind of my job, right? But do you guys feel like since it's hit Hulu, like, have you felt a new generation of fans coming to this? Like, do you feel like, have you felt the response on social media of like all these people finding the show for the first time?
I've seen a few, and particularly even just being driven up here, he said him and his wife discovered it last month, and he was like, he almost wrecked our car because he was just staring at me like, is it you? I said, yeah, minus the hair, bro, it's me. So just seeing people just get introduced to it because of the library, all of the seasons that they can catch up on, it has been nice, particularly so many different ages, and like she often says, young girls that get to see Veronica Mars now.
Yeah.
The cool thing is also the demographic spans like, 13-year-olds to 90-year-olds, but it's also cool to see our original Marshmallow fans go, I just made all 15 of my best friends watch it. I made them watch it. Like, it's sort of like this weird cultural phenomenon that you're like, you need to know a part of me, and that part of me was the person who watched the original Veronica Mars. Let's sit down and do it. And it's been really fun to see like their reviews on social media of people being like, my friend made me watch it and now I'm so into it. But I will say, you definitely don't have to have seen the original to watch the new one. You don't have to do those 66 hours.
Because now there are marshmallows, but now there's like OG marshmallows, so it's tough.
That's right.
There's a fight. OG marshmallows, yeah.
But it's cool. It's cool because the Hulu format is perfect, for delivery. We never really knew. We always knew the Marshmallow Legion was worldwide, but we never really knew how big they were because social media wasn't what it is today. Now, being able to do like live streams like Periscope on Twitter and all these different formats, you see that it's an army. It's all over the place, and it does span, like Kristen was saying, the demographic is huge. It's just wonderful to be able to see them and see how big the community really is.
Those early fans that came to the malls and those select cities years ago should be proud. You should be proud for recognizing something that was going to catch on like wildfire.
It took us 15 years. They made us do mall.
Who knows what will be another 15 years?
It only took us 15 years, guys.
Take care of yourselves.
Yeah. We get to answer the question, what would have happened if Veronica Mars had been around during the heyday of social media?
Yeah.
Which a lot of people always used to say about the old show.
Yeah. It is. A lot of people now are saying, I told you so, including like friends of mine who are like, why did you, my college roommate freshman year watched it and was like, why, but I didn't like her, so I was like, I'm not watching what you're watching. And now like 20 years later, she's like, you should have done it.
Why didn't you like it back then?
I didn't like her. She didn't like her.
She didn't like her
the roommate.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch what my roommate was watching.
Okay.
It was a competitive thing,
Freshman roommate dynamics. But what do you guys feel like is the, because I've seen a lot of people, even who have been fans of the show for a long time, revisiting and being like, oh my God, this is one of the best pilots. Like, oh, season 1 is such a perfect season. What do you guys feel like is like the lasting power of Veronica Mars?
Rob Thomas, without question. It speaks to what a great storyteller he is, that he created a character. Rob says Veronica's a superhero without a cape. Sure. And I think it's cute. They say people write in their alter egos, and his alter ego is a 16-year-old girl. But, Rob was writing a story, besides being about a 16-year-old girl and the whole world, it was about the haves and have-nots. And that was what the original show was about. That was all these dynamics somehow related to the haves and the have-nots, and how does that feel, and how does that society run. And now, more than ever, I think it's an appropriate story to tell and delve into. And I think it speaks to how Rob's invention 15 years ago has withstood the test of time, and that people who, even just the press who have seen the first couple episodes are like, oh yeah, wow, these storylines are actually still very relevant.
Yeah. What do you guys feel like is maybe the biggest difference between season 1 through 3 and this new season 4?
Veronica's healthy sex life. So I'll just
the evolution of hashtag love.
No, it's adult.
Yeah.
It's an adult show. It's not teenage noir.
We're talking buns. We're talking
and more buns.
More buns.
Yeah, some buns.
A lot of buns.
And guns.
Yeah, Veronica
And
carries a gun.
Guns.
Veronica is a responsible gun owner. She's a trained PI. They both carry guns now.
Yeah.
But you know, we fans, we're lucky enough to show characters that have literally grown up and grown old. Usually, you see a reboot. Different actors come in and they restart the whole thing. But the blessing of this show is that we've seen these characters grow up, and we're already committed to their lives and where they're going. So just stick with us, and you'll just keep falling in love with us all over again.
It doesn't hurt the excellent casting, because then you bring new people like this in.
Sure.
And it just gets better from there.
She was the reason we had to wait 15 years.
They were waiting for my immigration papers. Really go through, and now
Where
I
are
made
you
it.
from?
Can't tell you. It's all pending still. No, just kidding. I have a green card.
Amazing. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping through. And everybody else, stay tuned to EW for all your Comic-Con coverage.